Yo, 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 what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to day 2 of the Odyssey tournament. This is the semifinals. We had an exciting matchup for you today. It is Team Rain versus Underestimated. I'm Sudden Death, and I'm joined by the one, the only Manthus. How's it going, man?
I'm doing fantastic. And like you said, we're here for the semifinals. For those of y'all who tuned in yesterday, you already saw we had the matchup between Monarchy and Elevate. That was a very close fight, but ultimately Elevate ended up moving on to the grand finals. And we are going to be having another exciting semifinals matchup today. It's going to be Rain versus Underestimated.
We'll go ahead and take a look at the format and the prizing here momentarily. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Make sure you share that stream, get it out there to everybody, because again, we're going to have some exciting matches today here. First up is, once again, Rain versus Underestimated. Manthus, over to you for the format and prize pool.
Yeah, for sure. So format popping up on screen right now. We started off with 32 teams who all fought from all different regions around the world in a single elimination bracket where they all played in a best of 3, including today's match. The only exception to that is when we do have the grand finals, which is going to be a best of 5. You can see the map pool there below that as well. Legacy, Plaza, Grounded, Bureau, Canals, Port, and Source. So a very exciting and diverse map pool. Now, taking a look over at that prize pool on the right side, you can see what the teams are competing for here today. Again, we're here in the semis, so the teams are competing to see if they're going to be getting first through fourth as well for the prizes based on how they perform today. First place is going to be getting $700 US, as well as 7,500 credits, 75 event cases, the champion glove and knife combo, and the supporter glove and knife combo, and the Odyssey emblem going to all those players. And the first place team will also be getting 1 Game Sir controller. Now, you might have seen I glossed over one of those rewards. That's actually going to be their name getting memorialized in the game. And that actually is a teaser that we do have so that we can show for you guys. The winners of the tournament will actually have their names showing on the training map Legion, as well as on one of the diffuse maps and critical ops that the winners will get to choose from. So an example here, you can see that little billboard over on Plaza. Their names will be popping up there. And then as well on this training map, the winners will be having their names shown like this. So anyone who opens critical ops will get to see who the Odyssey champions are, which I think is a super sick reward.
Dude, it is. I mentioned it yesterday, but I love the billboard right there on the I guess the bus stop right there. That's so cool.
Yeah, having your name cemented like that is definitely super sick. Moving on to our participants, we did start off with a whole 32 teams. A lot of teams have fought and made it super far. Some of them got knocked out early on, but we're down to the final 4, Elevate, Monarchy, which again, Monarchy did get eliminated yesterday, but we do have our other matchup now, Underestimated versus Rain, for the top 4 teams that are left in the semifinals. And we're going to be taking a look at this matchup here today. It's a clash between North America and Europe here.
Let's dive on and take a closer look here at the teams themselves. Here's Underestimated.
And the roster looking pretty solid. We've seen these guys competing in NA in the past. And again, the ratings are looking really high. That's the one thing that's sticking out to me from yesterday's stream. We had a lot of players who were looking a lot lower on the ratings, even dipping below 1.0 for a couple of the players, but most of them being a lot closer to 1.0. All of these guys are looking really high rating wise. We can also see their achievements in the past for Underestimated over on the right side. In Worlds 2024, mostly they were able to qualify and they were able to get pretty far. They got 5th place in the playoffs, and in the regionals for the Americas, they got 3rd place. They were also the winners of Embers of Victory Season 4 for the America side. So Underestimated, definitely a very dominant team in the North American scene.
Not a team you want to underestimate. And speaking of not underestimating teams, here's Team Rain. They are no strangers.
Oh, for sure. I mean, everyone watching this knows who Rain is. Not only are they, I think, 3 times Worlds winners, but they just have so many earnings. I mean, the 32,000 earnings in the bottom right tells you these guys have been together and dominating for quite some time. And their ratings definitely looking a little bit lower overall than Underestimated. But again, I'm not sure that we're going to rely just on that rating to decide what we think of them. I mean, we've already seen a lot of these players performing very well in the past. And I mean, if you look at the achievements there, we have 4 pages of all of their previous matches that they've ended up winning or placing well in. So like, we can't even fit it all in one screen. That just tells you how good this team has been doing for that long. Yeah, we can see second page showing up now. I mean, again, there's just so much to go through, but that first big title is popping up now. World's Champions of 2023 where they ended up winning 12,000 US dollars. This is just in addition to all the other pro league and whatnot that happened. And we could see once again in Worlds, they were the champions in 2024. And so there's just so many like good stats behind Rain that I feel like if they show up to win, they're going to want to win. You know, it'd be a pretty insane upset if Rain could pull off something magical here. Or sorry, if Underestimated could pull off something magical here. But Rain just have the experience to back it up.
Heading into the map vetoes right now, Bureau getting the left swipe oh no, Mantis Port getting the left swipe too.
It hurts, but it's okay.
Canals for the first map. Okay, I'm here for it. I like that. Sniper action. I think we're going to get that today. I know we didn't get it yesterday. Going to soar as well. Okay, definitely like that. Sliding on over here. Legacy getting the axe team. Man, I want to see some Legacy action. Maybe we'll get that later. And then let's see what our decider is going to be. Plaza is going to go ahead and get deleted. And Grounded will be our decider map.
Interesting decider. Okay. I think unlike yesterday, we're actually going to see snipers today. I know we're like, yesterday we were like, there will be snipers and then not a single sniper spot, but we for sure are seeing them today, especially from Rain. And we know these guys love to rock it.
Yeah, and Canals is just the perfect map for it. I mean, yeah, Grounded works as well. And yeah, I mean, you could even argue on Swords certain spots too, but Grounded is definitely the perfect map to pull out the ratio or even the TRG if you're looking to get a little bit more mobile. So that'll be a lot of fun to see. Probably once again, see some SCAR action. And who knows, maybe even a little bit of AR-15 for some closer quarters action there on the bomb sites.
Definitely possible. I think any weapon variety is welcome here. You know, we love to see it.
Yeah, we even got an MP7 yesterday. Folks, before we hop on into the match, just want to let you know, in the description, there is a GLEAM giveaway. We're giving away a couple X5S controllers from GameSir. We talked about this yesterday. We actually gave one away live yesterday, and we're going to be doing that today as well. So stay tuned in stream, because again, we'll be giving away one of these live to somebody who is watching. Again, we'll talk about that a little later here on in the stream. The GLEAM giveaway is down there. And of course, for everybody else, you know, you're looking to get something maybe for the holidays for somebody, or maybe you need something for yourself. Code Esports Mobile for a limited time is worth 30% off at gfuel.com. Time is money and money is time. So you can not only save yourself some money, but you go ahead and give yourself some extra energy to increase your productivity. I mean, I don't even know how to do that math equation there. I failed biology class, but all I know is you're getting a heck of a deal right there, and you're getting some energy to go ahead and get through your day. Can't recommend G Fuel enough. Code Esports Mobile at checkout to get 30% off anything at gfuel.com. Might have failed biology class, but I know how to cast. Mantis, I know we're excited to hop on in here. We're about to go live, folks. Let us know who you think's going to be taking the W down in the comment section down below, whether it's going to be Team Rain or Team Underestimated. Should have a poll posted here shortly, but go ahead and drop a hashtag UE or hashtag Rain there to let us know what your guys' thoughts are.
Looks like the knife just got done. Rain gonna end up winning it. And the question is, what side do they want to start on? It looks like we're just starting out on the breach side. No swaps are happening. And in just a moment here, we're gonna get that final reset, and then Underestimated versus Rain is gonna be live.
Just waiting here, waiting for that final confirmation, and we'll go ahead and dive on in, folks. You can let us know who you think's going to be taking this. Hashtag UE or hashtag RGN. Let us know in the comment section down below. And again, a poll should be posted here shortly to make your voices heard as well. Always curious to see what the overall sentiment is in the chat. I would be willing to bet it's for Team Rain. Again, we were looking at their performance earlier over the last several years, and they have been, if not the most dominant, the top 2 or top 3 dominant teams in the critical ops esports scene. So we're really excited. I'd be willing to bet they got the favor in the chat today. I think we're off. Here we go. Round number 1 underway. Fault looks like he might be taking the first couple shots here, and Stylers is going to go ahead and drop him. First player down here.
Oh, but A site's wide open, and I guess the pick was worth it on the side of Underestimated, but Rain get an open bomb plant and full side control. It's going to be a full 5-man retake for Underestimated here. How are they going to choose to play this? Crazy's pushed up quite far. P250 in hand though, not really optimal for that ranged gunfight. And you can see Stylers waiting on the team. Dom going for a really wide flank. He might be able to capitalize off of it, but it looks like Valley might be aware. And Stylers trying to see if he can find anyone. Shots being popped, and Dom finally is going to be able to capitalize off of that backstab. But Crazy and Malik getting some picks. It's trades all over site. And Malik is the last one standing, but he's going to get overwhelmed. Dom coming in from behind, and they have plenty of time to go for that defuse.
And there it is. You underestimated taking the first point here in map number 1, but bomb being planted by Rain, giving them that cash. We were discussing that yesterday, how important it is on the breach side to continually get that bomb planted, just to build up that little extra cash over time, as it really helps you towards the end of the first and second half. Team Rain forcing up here, AKs in hand and armor as well, utilizing that extra cash from the bomb placement. And there's Malik striking first there on Stylers.
That wallbang headshot just absolutely filthy, dude. I mean, what can you even do about that? Flawless getting another pick on Dom as well, and it's looking like B side is going to be the taking for Rain. It's only 2 players left on side of underestimated. Tyler and Josh have a lot of work to do and not a lot of map control to take advantage of. Both players choosing to come from spawn, and they might just be saving the guns. It looks like they're not really pushing up, which again, can't really blame them. But no, Malik is going to find one, and it's all up to Josh now, but he's going to pop some shots, let his spot be known, and Rain have just flawless them off of that force buy. It looks like that was definitely the right call for them to make.
Yeah, now you put yourself in a situation here with underestimated where probably just go ahead and rock your stock kit. No need to buy anything. Try to save some cash. Rain will be taking the lead here and move on into round number 4. That is what underestimated is going to do. Nobody buying anything, no armor or anything. Might not even get a bomb plan if your team Rain here. Might just quickly eliminate all the players and move on to the next round. This should be quick.
Looks like they're still taking their time deciding. I don't know if Rain knows the underestimated are on the eco here. They're playing very passively, all things considered. I mean, again, you know, we can see it, they can't. Here on the 3rd round, though, it looks like they're starting to move their way over towards the B site. Bomb in hand. And Shadow looking to see if he can find one. It's going to be Malik who actually gets the kill. And Dom has recovered an AK towards Cafe, which could be big. He might be the hero that UE needs for this round. But a lot of util is getting dumped Cafe, and yeah, Dom has no choice but to just back up. I mean, we probably just saw like 5 different grenades get thrown into that little Cafe right there. I don't know how it's still standing.
Bomb has been planted.
Another bomb plant there for Team Brain. 3 players up the line here underestimated. Dom here in the back misses all the shots. Valley is going to drop him. Now it's all up to Josh and Stylers to try to pick up a kill here. Stylers is able to do 1. Valley quick with a refrag, and Team Rain is now in the lead. Good damage done by underestimated though. 3 players being dropped there on Team Rain. They were able to get the bomb planted for some extra cash, but I think there was an overall respectable eco round there for underestimated Manthus.
Oh yeah, I mean, you managed to get 3 picks off. That's always going to be good, even if you don't end up winning the round. That's just money that's going down the pocket of Rain there, that they're not just stacking up. And now it's looking like a fast A execute. They're trying to take elbow as quickly as possible. No smokes for the cross, but no snipers have been pulled out yet. So it's kind of evening out for the moment. And Shadow just looking to see if he can find someone. Underestimated having 2 players on site, 1 in the spawn as well, ready to rotate quickly and support out. We're going to have to see how this A push is going to fare against it. Josh peeking out from the cubby, trying to get a little impatient, and Flawless is going to punish him for it. Molotov coming out to slow down the push, and that is going to give some time for players to rotate over. Valley has now spotted out a player in the corner, and he's able to find him with a wallbang headshot, and crazy as well, wallbang while blind. It's wallbang frenzy here over on A site. Styler's still alive, able to find 2 somehow. What a lineup, but he's going to get dropped. And Dom is left in the 1-on-3, spots 1 towards T square, but Malik is going to drop him. And Rain, they're looking really strong here so far.
Yeah, very strong. We are early on. Do we get a sniper rifle here? Just fault? Nope. Goes with the AK. I was thinking Faultless might pull out the new ratio here. They're going to go ahead and keep playing it safe with their nice 2-round lead. Trying to push this up by 3 as we move here into round number 5. Underestimated, still kind of on a split buy. 2 M4s, 3 Deagles. Got 3 glass cannons rolling around. Tyler is one of them. Popping out. Tries to land a shot. Isn't able to do so. Down to 19 HP. Escapes with his life. Not much of it left, though. Josh is also over here, lands a shot, but not able to drop anybody. It's Flawless and Shadow getting 2 kills respectively. Styler's here in the back, going to try to get a pick as they push on out. And he's able to find that wall bang. Smoke coming out, blinding him, going to force him to push on up. 16 rounds left in the magazine. He's got to be careful. Able to find one more. He's going to be out of ammo, and Valley takes full advantage of it as he jumps up. One player now alive here for Team Underestimated. Bomb planted once again. Rain is doing a phenomenal job of getting that bomb planted each and every time. They know they need that cash. Saw. Saw Valley. Conquered. But Shadow quick to drop him. And there it is, Mantis. They're up by 3 now as we move into round number 6.
I saw the potential there from Saw in that final moment. Like he had hit the flick, but just was aiming like just so slightly off the head. It could have been doable, but unfortunately for Underestimated, Rain, like you said, are leading by 3 now. They're still able to force up, but I mean, again, you can see a couple of players have $0 to their name. Eventually, an eco round might be beneficial. And a lot of sprays happening there through the truck, and Stylers has already taken quite a bit of chip damage. His armor almost completely broken as well. And he's starting to learn the hard way that Rain know their wall bangs. You should not be contesting these angles. Dom and Fall is trading respectively over towards the B site. And we still have Valley pushed up in a really good spot. And Shadow somehow made it to back site. Stylers is now here trying to deal with everything, but there's so much Yuto getting tossed his way, and he's stuck in the cubby. Malik knows he's here, and yeah, he's just pinched in the corner. Not much he can do in that scenario. Bomb going down for the 2-on-4 retake. Both players on the side of Underestimated are going to be coming in through the spawn. And you still have Valley hanging out in the back as well, just in case there is a late lurk. Tyler able to find one. Josh with a refrag. All of a sudden, wait, it's down to the 1-on-1, and Valley's been spotted. And Josh is just gonna try and go. He's gonna ninja defuse. Oh no, he gets off.
Stop! Why?
Oh, dude, it was possible.
It was.
I mean, to give them credit, Rain have been on top of the wallbangs. They might have known how to wallbang that properly. You know, maybe that's what was going through his mind in that moment.
Still no ratio. I'm waiting for it. Okay, I like this play. We got HKs from Saw and Stylers here. Team Rain pushing very aggressively up here towards the A side. Saw's the first to strike, finding Crazy through the smoke. Tyler making a whole bunch of noise. Frag going out, gonna do a bit of damage to Valley. He responds with a frag of his own. Ooh, Malik is there finding Tyler. Team Rain could be about to be up by 5 here. Underestimated, trying to prevent that from happening. They do have the body count advantage here. It's a 4v3. Malik very low, though. Josh coming out. Valley gonna find him. Faultless finding Dusty Dom, evening the body count board up here. It's amazing how Team Rain can just bring this back, balance it up, and switch that momentum so quick. A minute left here on the clock. Reloads coming in, and A seems like it is going to be the side of choice. Faultless checking his back. He might make the decision to push over towards B. He's going to stick with his teammate Valley, though. They're pushing up, checking the corners. This is a big gunfight to try to win here. HK, and Valley's able to do it. Bomb going down. Rain is doing such a phenomenal job of that bomb planted every single round. That is definitely helping their cash situation out.
Oh, wait, it's 4 bullets.
There it is.
That's all he needs. Dude, down to the last bullet for that clutch. I think Saul got 2 or 3 that round with the HK.
Bomb has been defused.
But it definitely seemed like it was popping off for him. However, opts to go with the SG, which I can respect it. You can't buy that gun on the Coalition side, and it is probably the best assault rifle in the game right now.
It's always been so good.
Which I actually think that's quite funny that for both sides, when you're on the breach side and you can't afford an SG, then it's like, well, I'd rather have an M4 than an AK. But versus on the Coalition side now, it's like, well, give me the SG over the AUG any day. So like both teams always want to try and go for a gun on the other side based on their money situation. Josh peeking out. That's a crazy peek. And you got punished for it. Tyler's still over towards elbow. He got sandwiched here last time. Able to find the headshot though, and he's still standing. And Rain don't really have a lot of util to punish him, but they don't need it. They're just gonna take off his head. Malik coming in with a late lurk, able to drop Dom on the rotation, and Saw coming in from spawn. Only 30 bullets on the M4 with another 6 in the reserves. But Malik is gonna drop him before anything can happen. And we haven't quite seen the lead by 5 yet, but again, we're back to the lead by 4, so it's possible at this point.
Yeah, check this out. This is his play here with the HK. He hit that first shot, and you're pretty good to go. There's the first one. Look at this strafe right across. Boom, boom. 4 rounds left in the magazine. Was able to land him. Team Rain working their way up here towards B. Dusty Dom is about to have an altercation here. We do see one player, Faultless, lurking over. Valley is going to find Dom. Saw is here, playing with the more unconventional weapons. He's got the Scar this time instead of the HK, making some noise. He's able to find 2. Stylers is there, doubling up as well. Shadow drops Stylers. It's a 1 versus 3. Faultless is the last man alive with the M4 in his hand. Jumps across, almost caught with his knife out, and Josh drops him. Underestimated, keeping the game within 3 here. It's 3-6.
And we might be getting an eco from Rain. I mean, I'd say not everyone can buy, but no, it looks like someone was able to drop a rifle. And I mean, if they can make it work with the AKs, then I say let them cook. Styler's going to be contesting over towards the bridge again, but it looks like he's opting to play in this far corner where he cannot get wallbanged, which again, can't blame him after getting wallbanged a couple times from this spot, and he's just waiting for someone to push up. It looks like Malik might be the one to strike first. Looks like some shots were popped. And Rain have quite a bit of map control. Underestimated, not really battling too much for control of the boats, but Stylers is able to drop Malik. And Saw trying to exchange some utility. Follows has made his way into Cafe and is going to catch Dom off guard there with a free headshot. Saw towards the backside is going to start getting overrun. Almost managed to find a second pick there. The AK recoil almost went back to bite them there. But Follows is going to pick up a second. And it's all down to Josh and a 1-on-4. Spots the player jumping there. With M4 in hand, what is the play here? Is he going to try and get some exits? I doubt he's going to try and actually go for the clutch.
Yeah.
Especially with all this utility just withering him down.
And again, looking at their cash, you probably want to try to save this the best you can, but Team Rain isn't going to allow that save to be easy. He knows that. He's searching around. And he's going to get hit in the back there by Shadow. Team Rain did a phenomenal job on that B side. Did you see that one play? I forget who the player was. I think it was Saw, but right as they popped up, well, here's Saw, speaking of him, previous couple rounds ago with the Scar in hand. Looked fine too. Look at that. So nice.
2 headshots through the smoke.
But the team coordination by Team Rain is on point. One pushes up B long, one pops their head out through the doorway in Cafe. They're right there. He doesn't know where to go, which one to shoot at. They're both shooting shots on him, and they drop him and able to take that bomb site. Keep watching out for Team Rain. The way they move as a team is next level.
And UE opening up with 3 picks already. It's looking like Rain's A push. This seems to be the round where they lose the most. But Crazy's going to find 2 picks of his own. They're not out of the count just quite yet. Valley chucking some util towards spawn, able to get the bomb planted. But Saw coming in with that HK, and yeah, the headshot is going to drop him. Crazy's left so low health. I don't know how he's still alive here. But the bomb is down. Going to go ahead and pop that reload. If he clutches this is going to be an ace clutch, by the way. He's on 3 picks. But no, I don't think he expected Stylers to come in from spawn there. And again, yeah, just too many angles for him to be worried about. But a good attempt by Rain.
A little bit of shopping before the defuse. Underestimated, keeping it within 4 here. Excuse me, keeping it within 3. They've scored 4. One round away from flip. No U ratios down, but we are seeing an HK being brought out by Shadow. Let's see what Team Rain decides to do here. Leaving bomb back in spawn, it looks like... Okay, Malik went back and picked that up.
Yeah, Malik waiting on this incendiary to go down. And they're just going for the wall bangs, but Saw able to find a headshot on Faultless. Dude, this man with the HK has just been popping off today. Gets another headshot as well. And again, yeah, that gun is just so powerful on a map like Canals. Like, if you don't want to buy a sniper, that's probably the next best thing you could be buying. And Styler's just finding 2 picks there and 1 through the smoke. And UE have managed to bring it down to a 2-round gap going into the flip. I'll be honest, pretty solid, all things considered. Like, it was looking like Rain were going to be having much more of a dominant lead going into the flip here, but I think
Yep.
Underestimated actually put up a really good fight.
Yeah, I think Underestimated did a great job keeping it close. Only down by 2 going into the flip. Of course, we'll have Team Rain now on the Coalition side, and we'll see how they play that. They do have the lead here. This next round here, if you're an Underestimated fan, is going to be very important to get. You want to go ahead and get this. This will basically guarantee you the tie. Because if Team Rain picks this up here, they can easily be up by 4. They allow them to take the A site. Bomb will be planted here, and they're going to go ahead and work on the retake now. On the Rain side. Should have an altercation here. Malik, I don't know if he saw Stylers or not. Taking his time. Got that gyroscope rocking. Making a little bit of noise, trying to land some shots. He's got so many players to contend with. Stylers is ultimately going to be the one to drop him. And here we go. Rest of Rain coming from behind. It's a sea of yellow right now in the kill feed. Underestimated is winning. Crazy's the last one. Able to find 2. He's got ammo for the 3rd. He tries to go for the knife, and he gets dropped. And Underestimated winning that crucial round, getting the bomb planted. They have the cash advantage, and they should be able to tie it up here in round number 14.
Yeah, I think it's definitely going to be a tight game here, especially if they don't buy. But no, we're getting a force. What is happening? 4 MP7s on the side of Rain. All right,
so
you know
we're just
what? I
rushing.
don't know. Yeah, I don't know what kind of masterclass we're about to see, but I'll let them cook.
This is either going to be a very, very unsurprising round or very surprising round. I know that was some great insight right there, but this is going to go down really quick for either side.
Oh
So
my
far,
gosh.
Rain winning this. Josh finds Faultless, but not before he's able to drop down Saw. Crazy here. Knowing he's got 2 players contending with the MP7, firing a whole bunch of shots. He misses those shots. Dusty Dom's going to find Crazy. It's a 2v2 now. Got an SG and AK versus 2 MP7s. Bomb being planted. Shadow pushing in.
Yeah, those MP7s are just so deadly close up, and Malik is going to get one as well. They got all 5 kills with the MP7. Didn't even need the rifles there.
Once
I
again,
know there's one player who bought it up. Yeah, I gotta respect this play here. It was Faultless instantly trying to go for the defuse, but Crazy just had too many angles to deal with in that moment. And yeah, that honestly is a big upset for Underestimated. I mean, they've just been forced onto an eco now. And I thought for sure it was going to be tied game. Oh, but Styler's opening it with a huge pick. That's a gun dropped as well. Faultless is going to get one tapped over towards spawn. And Valley hanging out on this cubby. Trying to see if he can find more than one pick, but Josh is going to get the trade. And Tyler now the last man standing, but he is going to get dropped. They got to be careful with that cubby. You know, we saw Underestimated on the even on the MP7 round. It almost came back to bite them because they do end up throwing an incendiary in that cubby almost every time. I'm not sure how often Rain's going to keep being able to utilize that spot.
we are off here. Round number 16 underway. Several M4s, except for Malik with the SG. Util popping. Nice spread out here on the side of Team Rain. Looks like we get 2 over here on B. 2 inside of Tree Elbow, and then 1 just sitting on side of A. If you're underestimated, what do you try to do here? You're down by 3. Surprised in the eco round with the force buy from Rain. They ended up winning. Bomb is just sitting by bridge. It looks like you're trying to play for early picks and decide where you want to go.
What? I don't know if Malik DC'd or if he just doesn't care that he just got shot.
I think this has to be a DC. I was trying to figure out what that was. Hopefully we'll be back here momentarily. Good play by Shadow there. Dusty Dom doubling up on Crazy and Valley inside of Tree Elbow, and they're going to push over here towards the A. But the problem is they got to go back for this bomb. They got the A site. Tyler has to wrap all the way back around towards bridge to bring the bomb back up. I think this gives time for Team Rain to go ahead and readjust.
Yeah, but Tyler's on that lurk. Oh my god, that just drew every single player off the A site, and Underestimated to have a free bomb plant now. What a lurk by Stylers. That just threw everyone off their game so hard. Now, Faultless was ultimately going to drop them for it, making it a 3-on-2. But it gave Underestimated the site. The question is, can they lock it down? No util to work with. Rain have quite a bit of utility. I'm seeing a lot of flashes and nades.
That's all they need.
And
Big
Fall is
play by
finding the first
Faultless.
headshot. It's up to Saw. Able to find one, but he's going to get shot in the back, trying to play around the smoke, but it doesn't work out in his favor. Rain have brought it back to a 4-point lead here, and we're kind of in the same spot that we were in maybe like 8 rounds ago.
Yep. There's a big play there by Shadow preventing Josh Meal to push up. Dusty Dom getting that 2K, opening the A side up. But again, having to go back and get that bomb just gives Rain so much time again to go ahead and regroup and figure out what's going on. As you mentioned, alert from Stylers too, drawing them off, but we weren't able to really capitalize on a kill from that. And there it is, the first ratio pulled out. Faultless. Player number 1 there for Team Rain.
Oh, I feel like this is going to throw off Underestimated so hard. I mean, it's round 17, and we're just seeing it. And he's going to be taking it towards cross. I don't think they've been smoking the cross too often either. He might be able to actually find one here with this.
Yeah, he's going to find Dom or Saw here. I can already see
Smoke
it.
is down, but yeah, it doesn't really cover the cross all the way.
I got my crystal ball out. Saw's about to peek here. Making a little bit of noise. Faultless waiting. About a surprise. Say hello.
Shots being popped. Oh, but Euratio has been
challenged
shot,
it.
and now the lobby knows.
It is.
And Saw's still contesting it. That's an insane challenge from Saw there. After the shot gets
Ballsy.
popped. Styler's able to drop Malik in response. It's down to a 4-on-4.
Oh my
And
god.
Faultless able to get an instant trade. It's down to the 3-on-2 now. Look at if he can spot someone under the bridge. The question is, can he hit this flick on the bridge? No, he's gonna miss a shot, and Tyler finding 2. Basically now the last man standing, but unable to find the kill. And Underestimated not gonna let the lead go up to 5 just quite yet.
Faultless was able to capitalize, get some kills with that ratio, but it ultimately wasn't enough to help them win the round. I doubt he'll be pulling it back out. That challenge by Saul right there on bridge, nuts. He was like, I'm gonna go for it. Whatever. I'm gonna go for the clip.
Tossing smoke. Tossing a smoke grenade. Incendiary out.
Underestimated. Really needs this round. Do some more damage to the economy of Rain. If they're able to win this, I would be willing to bet to be able to close that gap down to only 1 and make it a 10-9 score. Shadow getting just a little bit aggressive there, peeking. Saul is going to be the first to open it up, finding Valley. Plenty of time on the clock for it. Crazy. Thought he was going to peek out, decides not to. Hits a flash, able to find one, but Styler's quick with the refrag on that. Everybody blind. They're able to see enough. Have those shots placed right. We're here at a minute. Josh is going to find Shadow. And there it is. Underestimated winning round number 18. Look at this challenge. Boom. Falls like, yeah, no problem. I got this, dude. You shouldn't do that. You should know better than that at this point.
Yeah, just those quick refrags as well. I mean, definitely on point. And we're seeing an MP7 buy again from Rain. All right, you know what? I'll be honest. They cooked last time. I'll let them cook again.
Popping smoke.
Instant smoke coming out towards square. They do not want to have to deal with any gunfights there, but Stylers is instantly getting taken down. It's a B-long push from Rain, and they're going to find 2 picks, and the bomb dropped in spawn. And Underestimated now know they got to worry about this, but it looks like Rain have just fully backed off because they don't all have weapons. And Saw with this HK. I'm not sure how that's going to do for the close-up encounters on the A site there if he tries to push in. So it looks like he's waiting to regroup with the team. Bomb has been recovered over towards B long. We still have a minute on the clock for Underestimated to work with here. They don't have a lot of map control to take advantage of here. If they could maybe get someone up catwalk, there's a lot that they could do with that. But it's looking like they're just going to group up towards B long. And it's only Malik on site right now with the M4 defending it. Granted, you do have Shadow over towards one who can rotate quickly if any noise is made at all. And yeah, Malik is going to spot them. I think the rotation is going to come in now. Malik trying to go for the wallbang damage, but it's the frag that's actually going to finish him off. But Shadow quick with the refrag headshot with that M4. And both players are Underestimated. Looks like they might be backing up. No, Shadow is going to be able to find one, but that Incendiary slowly ticking away at his health. And it's all down to Dom with 20 seconds left on the clock. He's paranoid about a flank, but there's no one there. It's all 3 players on site, and he might just be saving the SG, which again, $0 to his name. Can't really blame him for going for the save. But we know Rain, they don't like to let him save. I think Faultless is going to push him here. Yeah, he picked up the MP7. I think he's gonna swing. No? Okay. I was wrong.
Coalition.
I thought they were
wins.
gonna go for the push. I mean, they're trying to, you know?
Oh my gosh.
Oh
Dude,
no!
You waited that long.
No.
Why?
Oh no!
I'd be putting myself in timeout, nose in the corner, just waiting. Something Team Rain has been doing such a great job of is playing those eco rounds and broken buys so well. They're winning the rounds where, with the weaponry they have, it's not the best, but they're making the best of it, and they're doing a great job of it. Very, very flexible, just like that GameStar X5S controller, where no matter what situation you put in, no matter what device you have, that controller can fit it, and Rain is able to capitalize on those sticky situations they're being put in. It's a sea of blue right now in the kill feed. It's crazy finding 3. Josh puts him down, but not before damage was done to his team. 2 players left alive here, and Team Rain is about to be on match point.
This is an interesting angle from Flawless. I don't know that he's played this so far during this game, but he's going to drop off the truck. Both underestimated players hanging out by A, slowly walking up. They still have just over a minute on the clock to decide if they want to go for a rotation. But I mean, they're bunched up together right now, and they've made some noise as well. I think Valley might have heard them. Oh, but that's a dirty wallbang headshot from Tyler. Now Valley's alone on site. We do have the rotation coming in, but the question is, do underestimate commit to A here? It looks like Tyler's backing up to see if he can maybe find one of the late rotations. Gunfight happening towards mid here, but Valley's going to swing out to confirm the trade. And he's going to find the second as well. Doesn't even need help from his teammates. And Rain have just brought us to match point. Underestimated now are going to need 5 round wins in a row if they want to stay alive in this match.
Not trying to underestimate them, but that's going to be very difficult what I've seen from Team Rain so far here in map number 1.
Smoke grenade out.
Saw having to be on a bit of an eco here. MR96 does have some armor to work with. SGs for the rest of the team. Getting very aggressive for a tree elbow. Quick trades there. Dusty Dom doubling up. That's huge there for his team. Underestimated, giving them body count advantage. Tyler swinging right now, trying to land some shots, but it's crazy quick with a refrag. He was able to drop Valley, though. Crazy. Doubles up with the M4. This man is beasting and feasting, keeping his team in this. Going for the third in the back.
No
He's able
way.
to do it. Shadow with the quick kill, and that's it. Team Rain closes it out 13-8 in round number 21 here on map number 1. And Underestimated is going to be trailing in this best of 3.
I mean, I love how Rain were just like, you know what, we're not even going to step on the brakes here at all for these last couple rounds. They were just swinging everything and they didn't care, which again, to be fair, they did have the ping advantage. So that aggressive playstyle is kind of rewarding, especially on a map like Canals where it's not very popular.
And Soar is going to be our map number 2, giving Rain the ping disadvantage coming in here.
Yeah, I'm curious to
how that
see if
goes.
Underestimated are going to pop off now because they have the ping difference. Or the ping advantage, I guess.
Yeah, it's always interesting with ping because sometimes the lower ping is really beneficial. Sometimes it's not. And I don't understand why that is.
I think a lot of the times it comes down to how you're peaking, what kind of gunfights you're taking. And I'm telling you right now on Soar, where there's a lot more close-up encounters, that high ping, it might come back to bite them, you know? Like,
Yeah.
it might come back to bite Underestimated, I mean. Because, like, peaker's advantage is definitely a thing when you have high ping. Like, that's the only way you can get your kills.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe they try to rock some shotguns, but even with that higher ping, it might hurt them a bit more. I don't know. We'll have to see. Folks, we'll be hopping on into map number 2 here shortly. Of course, you got to get it hosted and everybody in the lobby and prepared. I believe we're going to be going into a quick little break time here, and then we'll be back and give you some, or we're going to start the giveaway right now. I've just been given the information that we are going to go ahead and do the live giveaway right now. So we're giving away a Game Sir X5S controller. We did one yesterday. We're going to do another one today. So here's what we need you to do. Post your Critical Ops ID as well as your IGN in chat. Make sure that ID is correct and make sure that IGN is correct. We are going to message you in game to go ahead and get your information to go ahead and ship you that controller, whoever is the winner. So make sure that ID is correct and make sure that IGN is correct. You guys can go ahead and start the spam right now. There's also opportunities to win it on GLEAM. You can go ahead and click the link in the description. You know the drill. Go over to GLEAM, follow, like. We got all the instructions on there how to do it. Super easy. Log in with your account. I believe we're giving away, look, I think it's 2 controllers on GLEAM. And like I said, we're going to do 1 live controller here for the semifinals. And if we go to the finals today, we'll be doing another one. So we're going to go ahead and hop into a break time there. Go ahead and drop those Critical Ops IDs and IGNs, and good luck to you all. Yo, welcome back, everybody. We're going to give you a little bit more time here on the GameSir controller giveaway. Keep spamming those cops in-game names as well as the ID. I've seen some people just putting their in-game names. Make sure you're attaching your ID as well. We are in the semifinals, best of 3 between Team Rain and Underestimated. I'm Sudden Death. I'm joined by Mantis. Team Rain currently leading 1-0 here in this best of 3 series. We're about to hop on into map number 2, but Mantis got a couple things he wants to tell you first.
Oh, for sure. I'm going to be so excited to jump into that. But real quick, we do got to give some love to some of the things that are helping keep the stream running. And number one, we want to tell y'all about the supporter bundle that's available in game right now. You can see the knife and the glove combo. A lot of the players are already rocking it on stream, and it's super clean. If you want to be as clean as the pros, then make sure y'all are buying this bundle, which is currently available for $59.99. Again, make sure y'all are taking advantage of that. And whenever y'all are purchasing that bundle, you are supporting this event.
And you need some energy, right? You're playing the game, you need to stay focused, or maybe you're just playing the game of life, whatever it is. You can use code Esports Mobile at checkout to get 30% off anything at gfuel.com. That's right, anything at gfuel.com. Utilizing that code in checkout, toss it on in there like a flashbang. It's going to clear 30% off your total price tag. All you got to do is check out and have it sent over. Makes a great gift for yourself this holiday season or somebody else in your life. I recommend doing it for both. You need a little something. You got to take care of yourself, and you got to take care of those people in your life. And there's no better way to take care of the people you care about by giving them some extra energy. Again, code Esports Mobile at checkout for 30% off anything at gfuel.com. And it's time. It is time. We are about to announce who the winner is, the live winner here of the GameSir controller. Again, you can go ahead and check the links in the video description down below for the GLEAM link to get entered to one as well. But our live winner right here, getting their username and ID as we speak. Congratulations to Kurzo. I believe that's the way you pronounce that. Congratulations. I'm going to go ahead and drop it here in chat for confirmation. Kurzo, congratulations on winning the live controller, or the live winner of the GameSir X5S controller.
Just make sure you're keeping your eyes on that messages in the game, because you'll get messaged about how you're going to get that controller from one of the developers or someone from our team.
Yep, keep an eye in game. Should have somebody adding you here shortly, and go ahead and add them back, and they'll ask for your information. Go ahead and send it on over. Yeah,
make sure that whoever you're getting message from is someone directly from Critical Force. So we'll probably have that official developer tag as well in their name. So, make sure you're not giving your information out to someone random out there.
Unless that's what you're into. I mean, I don't know. Some people like that crazy drama, but if you want the controller and none of that, make sure it's somebody, again, officially from Critical Force. So it should be messaging you here shortly. I think we're almost ready to hop on in to map number 2 of SOAR. This should be a lot of fun. We're just waiting for the final players to join up here and get readied up. Team Rain leading in this series 1-0. All they need to do is close out this W on SOAR, and they will be moving on to the finals. It's an uphill battle for Underestimated, but I don't think it's wise to underestimate them. Pun totally intended there. They played very well in map number 1, but what really stood out to me, I think why part of the reason Team Rain won that map, we were talking about it a little bit off air, is Team Rain's coordination. They trust each other. They move together as a unit. If there is an area to pinch, almost always they're working together and popping out at the exact same time. So even if player Underestimated is shooting at player 1, player 2 is quick and ready there for the refrag. And we saw it so many times in map number 1. And that's something Underestimated is going to have to work on just a little bit more. I think it's some team coordination and team play. Knife is currently underway, and it's looking like Team Rain is going to come away with the W on that.
Yeah, like you were saying, that coordination especially is going to be even more apparent on a map like SOAR as compared to Canals. Canals isn't a map that really rewards you for being aggressive. We saw Rain still pull it off anyways. I think we're going to see that style of gameplay a lot more here on SOAR from the side of Rain. It's still very hard to pull it off, but I think we're going to see it a couple rounds, especially towards the A long side, maybe occasionally a pull push here and there, but kind of depends on how the teams are feeling for this. But I do believe we just had that final reset, and we should be ready to jump into the pistol round right now for map number 2. The question is, are Rain going to be moving on to the grand finals? Are we going to have a bit of a good show here from Underestimated?
I'm down for the decider map. Headed over towards Grounded. But we'll see. We got a lot of action to take place before we see if that's going to happen or not. Rain starting out here on the breach side. And they will have the ping disadvantage here on this map. This was their map pick, but not their home turf.
I mean, again, opting to play slow here on this pistol. Can't really blame them, though. I mean, just running it down on a map like SOAR can be very hard to pull off. You kind of want to figure out what the situation is like, see if you can spot any players overextending. And Shadow looks like he might be taking the lead here on this push. Oh, and it's looking like Tyler's going to get spotted out, and yeah, that head dig is going to hurt so much. And Josh, here to take a gunfight alongside his teammate. I'm seeing helmets broken, armor being broken, assists being passed around. But Rain are going to ultimately get the bomb planted. Dom's still full HP, hasn't lost any of the armor or anything yet, but it's going to be a quick succession of double headshots there. And it looks like Rain has a sub for this map as well.
Well played, Rain. They're in the pistol round. Lost both of those on map number 1, but coming up here with the W here, giving them the cash advantage. And we're seeing Underestimated not going for the force buy, unlike Rain did each round in map number 1. They were able to force up and capitalize on each of those. Underestimated going to take a bit more of a conservative approach here on map number 2.
And we're hearing the MP7 go off there. And
Shadow getting 2 with it.
Dude, I don't know, man. At this point, I'm just wondering, how long is it, especially on a map like SOAR, we've got to see a shotgun bot here, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Shadow's getting 3, though. Oh my goodness.
Tyler finally puts him down, but the damage has been done. Dusty Dom is the last player alive. Malik is your bomb carrier, and there's no time to plant that. Dusty Dom getting dropped there by Malik, and Team Rain up 2-0 here. Lucite, I believe, is the sub. I apologize if I am butchering your name, but I think it's Lucite, right?
You know, that's something that's been kind of bothering me as well. We're going to find out shortly here in just a moment. It's looking like Rain now know they're going against a full buy from Underestimated and opting to slow things down once again, leaving the bomb over towards the ramp. Underestimated doubling up here, which again, you can't really go wrong with this crossfire setup towards the ramp and in the reception desk. And we can see it looks like Crazy has opted to sit out for this map. Lucite being the new sub. Official confirmation on how to pronounce it. And Rain have pushed up really far, but haven't grabbed the bomb quite yet. And Josh kind of gave up control of reception, which we can see now Flawless is holding that down. It's going to be hard for Josh to take this back. I don't know that he's going to try and take the space here. It's going to be hard to try and make a move for it. Rain looking like they're starting to bunch up for an A execute here potentially. They don't have a whole lot of vehicle to work with, but Flawless looked like he might just take the gunfight. Yeah, Josh didn't expect him to be this far up, but he opts to back out after getting that pick. Again, on a map like SOAR, you can just wrap all the way around to mid almost immediately, and now Tyler has to deal with him.
Big
but all of a
plays
sudden, it's a sea of blue. Yeah, wait, 4 players just dropped on the side of Underestimated. Shadow on the side here, but he didn't he didn't catch him.
Shadow mission Styler's Shadow is going to pay with his life. Team Rain losing that round, still up by 1 here as we move into round number 4.
The execute was starting off solid, and then we just saw like 4 Rain players get dropped all at the same time. Shadow This man is just a connoisseur of non-meta weapons here. He said, let me bust out the dual pistols real quick for the culture. It's about to be a spray down here, though. Shadow being the only one who actually finds the pick. And Malik is the lone survivor with just an AK in hand, looking to see if maybe he can find a couple of exit frags or something. I mean, again, anything's possible with this man. We've seen him pull off such harder before in the past. It's looking like Josh is gonna be the first one to fight him, but yeah, instant headshot.
A little bit of pre-fire.
Popping a couple shots. Oh, he's got Dom coming in from behind, but oh man, the timing is just so in his favor there. Trying to soften him up with a frag through that window, but not quite. I mean, I don't know, Malik has 50 seconds. If he can find one more pick, there's actually a lot that he could do with this time.
Yeah, 45
looks
here,
like-
he picked the bomb. If he gets it here, he has time to make his way over towards A.
I think they just heard him grab it though.
Yeah, he's gonna go here mid.
Yeah, everyone's holding him down now. Oh,
Oh my gosh.
No way.
No. What?
Oh my god, only 20 seconds
This
on the
is
clock.
doable. Is he gonna go for the plant?
I mean, he kind of has to. I don't know if he
Okay,
knows
if
that
you're
Dom is
Dusty Dom
here.
here, you have to let him plant, right? Just go to let him plant. Oh, he knows now. Gotta watch that ammo. 17 rounds. Here's to go down. He's gonna swing right now and got him. Well played by Dom. Patience pays. What an incredible round there by Team Rain, though. Specifically, their Mallet coming with a 2K right there on the head glitch on the stairs. Almost able to win that.
Man, we almost got a masterclass from Malik there, which again, still getting 3 picks is phenomenal. But again, yeah, when you let the clock tick down that much, he had no choice but to go ahead and stick the plant.
Incendiary out.
Yeah, you either had to rush back through site trying to find Dom or plant the bomb.
Tossing smoke.
Weaponry pretty evenly matched up here. Almost full buy of AKs for Team Rain. Shadow with the SG in his hand. Full buy of M4s here for Team Underestimated.
It looks like right now Rain are waiting on this util to kind of just dwindle down. A lot has been exchanged at the beginning of the round, but they still have quite a few flashes to work with here. Bomb has been left behind. And Lucide waiting to see if maybe someone is going to peek from reception, but they're going to regroup. We can see 3 players are pushed up over towards pool already. Tyler looks like he spotted maybe at least one of them towards mid, but the rotation is going to come out, and Saw choosing to back up as well, looking to maybe chuck some utility towards staircase before doing so. And now it is a 5-man push towards A long, but Underestimated are here and they're ready for it. Saw's gonna be the first one to take contact, it looks like, unless Valley decides to push through the smoke here, which that is gonna happen. Oh my goodness, what is happening right now? He's worked his way onto site through the smoke. Saw's able to find 2 before getting traded out, but it's a 4-on-2 at this point, and Malik trying to push onto site,
Wins.
but they just can't deal with the setup from Underestimated here. And yeah, here's another look at that execution from the past round. And again, Malik, I still can't believe he managed to find both of these kills. Again, when you have the staircase to play with, catching both players in the open like that is so disgusting. Like, you just have to be ready to take him off that head glitch or it's game over.
Coalition wins.
Hey, shout out to Nikimo in the chat. What's going on, man? Dooley's back in the hands of Shadow. And Faultless as well. I love the unconventional play from Rain. And we saw them capitalize a lot with it in map number 1. Not quite as unconventional as we see right here. Lots of rounds coming in. Flash going out, followed by a frag, trying to soften these players up. Tyler finds 2. Shadow's able to drop him, but damage was done. Lucite not able to find the kill. Shadow finds Josh, and it's all cleaned up there by Stylers with the 2K and Shadow and Valley, respectively. And Underestimated is up 4-2 as we move into round number 7.
Now, we all know that this map is historically coalition sided. So the question is how many rounds are Ring gonna be able to pull off before we get to the flip here. I mean, we saw in the past, once upon a time, we were talking about it off broadcast, in the Embers of Victory tournament, we saw a 12-0 comeback on this map. Literally, all 25 rounds of the tournament were won on the Coalition side. Not a single breach side round was given.
Suck on this.
Coalition wins.
And it's looking like it's going to be another round going in favor of Underestimated. Just a bunch of gunfights taking place pool, and at least a dent was put in the economy there.
Tossing flash.
And yeah, Tyler was just able to capitalize so much there. Shadow managed to find 2 with the dualies last round somehow.
Wins.
Dooley's MP7. Maybe pull out a KSG or a TRG, please. Let's do
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, it's only a matter of time. We'll see it on the Coalition side, all right?
Yeah.
Someone's gonna buy a shotgun on the Coalition side.
It has to be done. I know you're trying to win, but, you know, get a cool clip while you're at it. You know what I'm saying? All right, here's Josh, Dusty Dom, working their ramp here. Team Rain decided if they want to ramp up or not. Bomb carrier is faultless, just taking their time here. We were mentioning how heavily Coalition sided this is. You really want 3 rounds at minimum for Team Rain on the breach side. Obviously, as many as you possibly can, but I think 3 would be okay. 4, even better. We'll need one more win to hit that 3rd spot.
Flash out.
Flash going out. Is that a full eat or not? I couldn't tell. 3 players alive here for Underestimated. Stylers.
Flashbang out.
Yeah, I still have
around here.
Tyler just trying to hold sight on his own. Which again, you can rotate so quickly to switch between B and A if you want to play around spawn, so I can't really blame them. But yeah, Saw getting a little worried that there might be someone coming pool. And Malik on this late lurk. Is Tyler's gonna expect him here? Yes, the headshot is gonna get found. And now Saw's ready to lock this down. A lot of Util getting tossed his way, and I think he's heard them dropping. He's popping shots through the smoke, but can't find anyone at the beginning. Manages to get the headshot, though. What is happening right now? Shadow's gonna refrag with the P250, but he's so low. But Lucid able to find one, and Shadow is popping shots. Tyler has worked his way all the way around the smoke. I don't know that they're gonna expect him to be here this early. Oh, but no, the Incendiary is actually gonna stall him out here.
Bomb has been planted.
And Tyler's kind of just waiting to see if anyone's going to peek, but I think Rain has some sort of an idea because he hasn't peeked yet. No, maybe not. Yeah, Shadow's going to get taken down, but it's Lucite with the trade. And Rain are going to pick up. I think that was their first round since the pistol round, if I'm not mistaken. Either that or... Did they win pistol?
I'm sorry, I was messaging in chat. What was that?
I was saying I couldn't remember who won the pistol round.
Team Rain won it here in map number 2. Unlike map
In that
number
case,
1,
yeah,
where
they had won the first 2, and then yeah, they lost 5 in a row, so they finally pulled off their first round. But again, that just comes to show like how coalition sided this can be. Granted, they've had a lot of really close calls. Oh, it's looking like it's gonna be a hard B push here, and Tyler just can't do anything there. I mean, instantly getting the dome taken off. And Underestimated trying to spray through that smoke, see if they can find some value, but it's not coming out quite yet. Bomb is gonna go down. I don't know how I feel about this. It's 5 players on site. It looks like finally Follis is able to back out. But they gotta worry about Dom coming in from the flank as well. Saw's able to find one. There's so many incendiaries and Util just getting dumped on this site here. It's like a nightmare. Josh getting stuck on someone in the smoke, able to find him. It's all down to Valley. Chucking that flashbang. Josh gonna tap the bomb.
I'm surprised he
Does Valley
decided
have
to
the
stick it.
read? Oh, he has the read.
Okay, he knows. He's got to move. Oh, he's taking too much time. Bomb's gonna be defused. Oh my gosh!
No
Does he
way.
have time? Oh man, this is too me close. He's got it.
Breach wins.
No, he doesn't. Oh my gosh, Team Rain coming up with the round win right there, playing the clock perfectly. It can't get much closer to that, Manthus.
Dude, I mean, first off, we got to commend him for hitting the shot there. I cannot believe that that flick shot was hit at the end.
Yep.
But man, yeah, that's so unfortunate. That would have been such a good round for Underestimated to get.
Yeah, I mean, really Underestimated. Phenomenal retake. They were able to get on the bomb, get it defused. Great flick. They just didn't have enough time to work with. Need a little G Fuel to go ahead and speed time up for them. Give them a little extra. Keep a little cash in their economy as well. Go to Esports Mobile at checkout. We are round number 10. Rain's done it. They've got 4 points on the board. Anything else at this point, I think, is just icing on the cake. That's really what you want as it's a coalition-sided map like this. There's 4 rounds on the breach side. You're sitting pretty comfortable in that situation. Obviously, again, anything more you can get is only better. Oh, I just
Rain
realized
looking
Saw's
like
on the
they're-
Deagle.
Oh, yeah, I didn't catch that.
Yeah, the economy is really hurting for underestimated over here.
Again, only 3 rounds left in this half. Malik gonna take the first point of contact there. Saw taking a little bit more damage, and yeah, he's just super low with that deagle. It's gonna be hard for him to find value. Definitely not impossible. Oh, Malik finding a big headshot there on Saw. Tyler's gonna spot them through the bush for just a moment, but not able to quite get the kill. Shots being traded. And Malik on the side glitch. We saw him work before. Oh, but couldn't find the second. And Dom able to find the spray down through the bush. It's gonna be both players dropped. Yeah, we have another look at this.
Yeah, here it is.
At this moment from last round. There was so much, there's just on this site, there's so many like close corners and so much chaos, especially when everyone's dumping all their util here. And I can't believe
Yeah.
Josh hit this flick.
Yeah, he barely did any. Well, that was nuts too. I mean, Valley barely did any damage to Josh here, and he's so close. I mean, it is so close to getting that bomb defuse. He needed another what, 0.2 seconds?
Oh, it was something like that, dude. Like it was scarily close for underestimated to pull that off. Tyler spotted a lot of players B. It's looking like an eco buy from Rain here, so they can full buy going to the next round. And Lucidas actually opened up with the MP7. Dude, the MP7 gameplay is insane here. Josh able to find 2 though, making it 3, 4.
Oh my
Wait a minute,
God.
someone stop him.
Defusing the bomb.
Lord Farquaad coming in, grabbing his princess. Bomb will be defused, and underestimated is up by 3. But as you mentioned, Manthus, with that buy, Rain was preparing for that. Going to try to be able to pull off a full buy and keep this pretty close going into the flip, 7-5. We'll see if they're able to pull it off. I think I've seen more MP7 action today than I have in like the last 7 years.
Oh, for sure. I mean,
Seriously, like if I'm thinking about, I think I've seen more MP7s pulled out in the last 2 days of critical ops and kills with it than I've seen in the last 7 years of casting.
I mean, usually in the past, like someone buys an SMG, they're probably buying like a Vector or something, you know? Like
Yeah.
maybe a P90 here and there.
MP5? Yeah, P92. Yeah. Like on Bureau, yeah, MP5 back in the day. But yeah, I think I've seen more MP7 action. That's wild. Love seeing it. And so far, if you're a Team Rain fan, you have to love what you're seeing here. They already got a player down here in round number 12. That was Dusty Dom, who's been dropped. Styler slowly creeping up. They had the man advantage to 5-4, and it looks like A is the side of choice here. They do have one player lurking. It's Faultless, and they're coming across right now. Lucy, was he flashed? I think he was. Oh my gosh, Sea of Blue here. Saw getting 2. Tyler's finding Faultless. It's up to Shadow now to try to clutch his 1v3 up. 55 seconds on the clock. He does have the bomb. He's flashed down. He's not able to connect too many shots. Josh drops him, and underestimated is in the lead by 4 as we run to the flip. Here's his play again. Josh coming in, finds 2, drops down, and somehow is able to find Lucite as well as Faultless. But this is the moment of truth here. You have the 4-round advantage. If you are underestimated, you really need this pistol around your Manthus.
Oh, for sure.
You know, after a little bit of time goes by, you're gonna have that coalition advantage, and it's gonna be more of an uphill battle here, or maybe up ramp battle right now. Where underestimated is at. You need this pistol round. You need to get that little extra space and a little extra cash to try to put this up to a 10-4 lead. I'd say this map and Grounded, I've seen some of the craziest comebacks on.
No, at this point, underestimated. Even if Rain like just completely like blows it out here. Well, no, they can't really completely blow it up. But I would say underestimated just need to make sure that they don't keep too much of a lead here, because we had 13-8 for the last map, and if they can just keep it 13-9 on this win here, they need to stop Rain for getting more. Is what I'm trying to say. Sorry.
Yep. Yeah.
Because
exactly.
13-9 will guarantee them their own server. going into map number 3. And so they really needed to make sure that Rain don't get this pistol. But Malik opened up with a couple of picks there. And we've seen a lot of damage being done. Oh, Valley. It's going to take so much damage there. If all this is finally going to get dropped, we have a couple of players here. Valley and Malik are both like one bullet from death.
Ooh.
Malik is going to get dropped and Valley is so low as well. Bomb is going to go down. We have a 3-on-3 retake here, but Lucite and Valley's still able to find one despite being 2 health. Oh my goodness, this is doable for Josh. Both players are so low. He's trying to see if he can find the kill, the desperation, but he's going to find them both. No way.
The Iceman here clutching up, keeping cool, calm, and collected in so many rounds. That's going to be another clip here. That's going to be popping up after this round, I'm sure. Quad feed, was that round 12? He got that. Then he almost had the clutch there on top of the bomb site. Well, just wasn't able to defuse it. He's able to get the flick on it. And then that clutch right there helping his team out. That was such a crucial round for Team Underestimated. This is still very doable for Rain. Again, this is one of these maps where the Coalition came out impressive comeback, but you really need to keep that space early on here if your Team Underestimated. Now, this is a round where Rain has shown in the past on map number 1. They did this twice with the Force Up, the MP7s, and the M4, and they were able to capitalize both times on canals. We'll see if they can do it for a third time here in round number 14 on this map of Soar. At this point, though, if you're underestimated, you should be expecting this play from them. I think they were caught off guard the first time, definitely, and then the second time I think they were a little caught off guard, but I don't think they'll be caught off guard this third round.
We get to see how passively they're playing right now, slowly checking everything. Flawless has got to be good for at least one here for this play to be worth it, in my opinion. They're all coming up on him. Oh, he's just putting his head down. He doesn't care. It looks like Malik might be jiggling from the back, and he's going to pop out from under, but no, can't find the kill. Damage is done.
Damage done. Yep.
Might be able to help out with a couple more easy picks here.
Oh, he missed.
Valley's able to find one, and oh my goodness, it's a sea of blue in the kill. They all just get wiped out. No way. And yeah, that shift damage might have been just enough to help him out.
Yeah, 100%.
Bomb has been planted.
Here's a critical moment here from Josh. I have to go back and I'll have to go back and stream and watch how they were moving on the minimap. I was watching the actual gameplay on the minimap. That was great positioning, the util, condensing them all up, and then just unloading all at once to delete them all. Well played by Team Rain. Again, that's that slight edge I think Rain has over Underestimated is the team communication and trust, and they're just used to moving together as one unit. Not saying Underestimated isn't good at that, but it seems like Rain just has a slight leg up in that department.
And we're seeing a full eco buy with the exception of Tyler on the Deagle. Everyone has just bought absolutely nothing on the side of Underestimated. It looks like they're going to wait out this util and then maybe collapse towards B. I mean, B side probably is going to favor more for them for the closer range gunfights. But again, I mean, we've seen in the past what happens when you cram a bunch of players with pistols on the B side. Someone is going to spray them all down. But no, they might actually be rotating.
50 seconds here, plenty of time to work with. It's time to ramp it up. I think they're going to wrap around towards A. Or maybe you want to go... Yeah, we're going to go B because of the pistols.
Oh, okay. We're sending 3 reception here. All right, things just got interesting. We have Lucite playing by the bar. He heard a bunch of them run up and called out to his team. They've got to be ready to peek off of his contact, though. And yeah, Valley's going to be finding 3. Make it 4. Can he get the ace? No, he ran out of ammo, and Tyler with the Deagle is able to pick one off. We almost had the clip of the day right there.
He's able to find his princess, too.
Oh, Tyler. Unfortunate, just busting out the knives there.
6-9 on the scoreboard. Nice. We're moving into round number 16. Oh, Josh is Ottawa. Okay, playing under a new IGN. Okay. Getting that information from the chat. I hope you aren't leading me down the wrong path here. I want to trust you all.
Well, I always put faith in the chat, you know?
I do for the most part until they make me regret it. Here it is. Valley with the 4th, almost able to capitalize and defy 5th.
Smoke grenade out.
That Odyssey knife just looks like something straight out of Cyberpunk 2077. I love it. The wording, the font, it just looks great. Guess you pick that up.
Best part is
In-game.
y'all can buy it right now.
Support critical ops out here in the esports endeavors. You should get yourself a nice little weapon to use while you're playing. I'm all about that cyberpunk aesthetic. And underestimated, it better be all about this clock here. He's only got a minute left. Did he make that decision, make that move? Definitely playing very passive here. It seems like A is going to be the site they're going to commit to and put a ring on. Rain's going to try to stop that proposal, though.
It looks like we're all just stacking up in the corner here under the stairs. Dom still lurking towards ramp here, chucking some util, letting them know his presence is here. But we have 4 players on the side of underestimated bunched up towards the pool, looking like they're getting ready to commit to an A execute. It's going to be down to Faultless and Malik on the A site. Valley sitting back to see if he can catch out this lurk from Dom. Salaries and Josh opening up with 2 picks. Malik is going to spot one out here though, full blind, able to get one, but Josh is ready for the refrag. And it's all down to Valley now, alone in a 1 against 4.
Wins.
But Saw's going to find him with the headshot. And underestimated, now leading 10-6.
Rain tries to
still
rain on
by,
the
but yeah, it's
proposal.
hard here.
Yeah, what do you, I mean, you got to force up, right? Yeah, I think so. That's what they decided to do. Underestimated has hit that double-digit mark. 3 rounds away from taking the W here. Underestimated needs to take this map in order to stay in this, folks. This is a best of 3. This is map number 2. Currently, Rain is leading 1-0. For those of you just joining for the first time. Whoever wins this will be moving on to the finals. This series, that is, on this map.
And once again, underestimated, grouping up towards pool. They saying if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And it's looking like it might be another A push here. This time, Dom not opting to go for the late lurk.
Tossing smoke.
And that bomb is slowly working its way up. They still have a minute to work with if they decide to change their minds. The question is, how are Rain going to respond differently here? Last time, I think they gave up a couple of early picks that they probably shouldn't have. We saw 2 early kills in the feed before the whole execute even started. Oh, and yeah, that information is going to be big. They've just spotted a player pushed up quite far. Malik needs to be careful, though, peeking this. Valley's still hanging out over here on this head glitch by the car. Looking like he's going to maybe back up and try and take a better spot. Dom hanging out in the back. Gonna spot one.
Tossing incendiary.
Incendiary to try and force him out of the corner. And Shadow is forced out, but Dom isn't really capitalizing off of it. Styler's going to get caught out, though. Malik and Valley finding picks. Josh able to get the trade. It's the 4-on-3 with 18 seconds on the clock. Still able to find one, but Malik instantly trading out. And Dom now coming in for the late rotation, but he's going to be caught out by Lucite. And it's all down to Josh, but Malik is going to drop him. And underestimated, just choosing to try and force that execute as that clock was winding down. It didn't really work out in their favor.
Rain, hang it in here. Still leading by 3 for underestimated.
Smoke grenade out.
Stylers with the dualies in hand. Underestimated going for an eco round here, just conserving cash. They need to try to get that bomb planted
Incendiary out.
this round, win or loss. Slowing them down here on ramp. It's Lucite, who was inside of your reception, backs on up just a little bit. Thinking about if he wants to hit the bar or not. Dusty Dom gonna push on up. Should have an altercation here. Big play by Lucite. Josh is there, tries to come in and land ahead. He's able to do so. Valley's gonna be quick here to follow up.
Flashbang out.
Able to find Stylers. Josh hangs back out. He's gonna push on in. He is flash, decides to duck out. It's Tyler and Josh gonna come in together.
Oh,
Boom! Instantly deleted. Great timing from Josh. 2v3 here. Man, this Tyler does have the MV4, or the MV4, the M4 in hand.
oh, and that blind just allowed him to cross. I can't believe he got away with that. Tyler's still opting to hang back. They've got to know he's here, though. Oh, and they find the kill. Somehow Tyler doesn't get the pick there, but the grenade is going to refrag. Fall was popping a couple shots. But
Make
that
a push
bomb
for
is
the
down.
reload.
Only has a flash to work with here. And Incendiary's going to cut off one of the doorways as well. Oh no, he has a smoke to actually take it down.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness, what is that
It's the
timing?
FPS timing.
Oh, and he got him so low as well. Underestimated are now 11-7 here. And yeah, again, I can't believe they got this many picks with the pistol. Josh finding that first head tap. Valley able to get that refrag, but they got so many pistol kills, and Underestimated managed to turn that around.
7-11 here. Always makes me think of getting some energy. You guys code Esports Mobile at checkout to get that energy. No need to go out for it. We shipped right to your house. 30% off anything at gfuel.com utilizing that code. Saw getting his tan on by poolside here. I think he's wearing a bit too much clothing to be truly effective, though, but to each their own. Don't know if he realizes
definitely hurt him.
blow up.
Oh, and that flash is dirty.
Ooh, the MP7 once again. It's punching above its weight.
Yeah, but Fallis is in a bit of trouble now. He kind of needs someone to come bail him out. I don't know if they're actually going to be able to.
There's no way he gets this too.
Oh, no, he has no ammo. Yeah. I think we're going to match point here. Unless Lucide can do something incredible. I think he's been spotted out, though. Oh, and that flash is going to full hit him. Manages to find the first headshot. But we are at match point.
Match point, and if Underestimated closes it out here, they'll
And
be
they're
able
gonna
to
get their
pick
own server.
Yep, this could be huge for Team Underestimated. He said coming into this, don't underestimate him. They can still pull this off. But again, don't underestimate Team Rain either. Again, if you're going to have a crazy comeback, I would say it's either going to be on the map Grounded, which we're going to next, or it's going to be on this map. There's that MP7 quickly. And we're back in this. Nobody's yet to be dropped. Valley's on the MP7. Bit of a low buy there for Team Rain. I was just looking at 2 MP7s, 3 M4s. Damage advantage are definitely going to be a little in favor of Team Underestimated. But we've seen Team Rain pull off wins that would be tougher than this, or rounds that would be tougher than this. Maybe not as much pressure, though, and as it is here, as it was in map number 1. Thought Lucide might swing that. Josh coming in. Oh, they drop him. He backs on up. He's only got 10 rounds left. He's not able to capitalize with those. Stylers drops him. 4v4 here. Just a little under a minute left on the clock. Faultless pop it around. See if he can capitalize. Stylers is waiting. He's going to see him first, but Stylers drops him with the headshot. Malik is there. Stylers doubles up with the SG in hand. Valley coming from behind. He doesn't have much ammo left, and this looks like it is going to be Underestimated's game. Stylers finds Valley. That's your MVP of round number 20 right there. Shadow finds one. He's got the M4 in hand. He's flashed. He's the last player alive. All the hopes are riding on Team Rain's player Shadow here. 2 players left. He's still got health and a little bit of armor to work with here, Mantis. Saw is waiting. He's going to pop on out. He sees them. He lands the shots. I don't know how he stayed alive for so long. Well played. Team Underestimated taking round number 20, putting them at that magic number of 13. Josh, 26-12 as a 2+ KD right there. And he definitely deserves it. I think Stylers was the MVP of that final round, but Josh definitely the MVP of this map number 2 for his Team Underestimated. He helps keep his team in this series, and we're going to map number 3, Mantis.
Yeah, definitely. Like you said, we should not be underestimated, because oh my goodness, did they put up quite a show. Not only do I believe are they going to get their own server going into map number 3, but they are actually going to map number 3, which seemed unlikely. If for those of y'all that did not know, these two teams have only faced off one time before. It was actually in Worlds last year, and Rain beat them 2-0 in the quarterfinals of Worlds. And so that was their only previous match history. But right now, Underestimated are looking like they have a really good chance at pulling off this revenge match here.
We are going to be going on over towards Grounded. I am excited for that, folks. That should be a great map to see. We might get to see a little bit of sniper action. We got 1 round with it from Faultless in map number 1. We might get it coming into this, but with how close it is, I don't know if Team Rain is going to want to risk it. Again, this should be a Team Underestimated server pick coming in here on map number 3, which is going to give them potentially this slight advantage. They did a great job on that map of Sword. Josh, again, easily hands down the MVP for that map number 2. Can he keep it up, though, in map number 3, or is somebody else on his team going to be the one to step up and be that player that is just helping his team out a little extra? Manthas, anything else before we go to break?
Just again, congratulations to Underestimated. That was really solid, and I'm looking forward to map number 3. We will see y'all after a quick break.
Yo, welcome back, everybody. I've never seen the teams join so quickly. That's because they're drinking G Fuel. I already know they got the energy. They're locked in. They know how to do the recordings and get on in there. And you too can be that locked in if you use code Esports Mobile at checkout. Get 30% off anything at gfuel.com. That's right, folks. 30% off anything at gfuel.com right now by utilizing that code at checkout. Toss it in there like a smoke grenade. It goes off. It's going to clear out all those enemies. That's that 30% extra cash that you will be saving by utilizing that. Get yourself something amazing for the holidays, as well as potentially somebody else in your life. Mantis, we've been given confirmation that it is time to get this show on the road. It comes down to this, the decider map here in this best of 3 series. Whoever wins this will be moving on to the grand finals to face Team Elevate.
Oh yeah, and not only that, but Underestimated just won their first knife round of the stream. So not only do they have a server advantage coming into this map, but they're also going to be getting to pick what side they want to start on. And again, the question is, do you go breach or coalition here?
I think you go breach, right? I mean, that's Team Rain has won the last 2. They go coalition. Okay, so okay, all right. So I don't know if I want Team Rain on the coalition for the second half, but they do. They're fine with that. We're about to get rolling here.
I think the one thing that's going to make this map stand out is that we talked about how Rain loves being aggressive. It's like literally impossible to do that in SOAR. I mean, we probably saw that happen like once or twice where they had like a flash play combo. But I mean, SOAR punishes you so hard for trying to get aggressive like that. I think now that we're here on Grounded, we're going to be seeing it happen a lot more. Teams are going to be getting aggressive towards A mid or B mid, trying to see if they can take any space. Again, this is all on the coalition side I'm speaking of. Rain starting on the breach side, so the question is, how do Underestimated have their setup? Right now, not a single soul on the B site. Everyone just spread out. And Dusty Dawn looking to maybe see if he can spot a cross out, jumping on top of this truck for info as well. And he has been spotted out, taking some chip damage. Valley's starting to push up now, but they know their long is clear. Malik is going to be able to plant wide open for B mid. Nobody contesting this at all. And Faultless actually just choosing to back up and go for a lurk play. I'm actually really big in favor of this. Right now, Rain exploded all over site. Oh no, but it's all down to Faultless, and he's the last man standing. I think he's a little too late for this play. And yeah, they're going to spot him out.
Bomb has been defused.
But Underestimated just dominating on that pistol round.
Yep, I say, is Rain going to force up here? They are. They've done it every single time they have lost that first round.
Dude, they love the MP7 vibe, bro. What are they doing?
I love it too. I mean, it is unique. Like, I've seen more MP7 action in this specific weekend than I have, I think, ever casting critical ops. And I've been doing it for I've been doing it for 10 years. It's wild to say. A decade. Volley of shots being shot over there on A. They're going to be pushing on in here. Team Rain trying to get that bomb planted once again. Malik down to 36 HP. Still has a good amount of armor to work with, though. Gotta love that. Saul doubling up. Trying to go for the third. He's able to find it. Tyler, and they're taking away the fourth. And it's all up to Malik here, the remaining player. And Styler's is going to drop him.
I thought Saul got that kill for a second. I'm going to be honest. Just looking at it, how he was going for that wallbang, I thought he was the one who got that kill. I was literally like, whoa. What's happening here?
Yep. Very close. Now, what do you do here for Team Rain? Do you force up again?
On paper, they could, but it looks like they're just going to go for the long-range pistols. It's going to come down to their raw gun skill here. Can they hit these one-taps? Josh going for an early spray down to try and get some chip damage, not finding anything. And it's looking like an A mid, B mid split on the side of Rain here. Josh kind of tucked in a corner right now, not really in the best spot to reposition if he needs to. And yeah, Flawless going to immediately get that refrag after he finds one. And that's one rifle dropped so far. Looks like they're choosing to slow it down, backing up towards B mid. Valley's pushed up quite far. Dom going to spot a player long, finally manages to get the spray down. Valley trying to see if he can find a head tap there. Gonna get some damage, break the armor, but not quite find the kill. And then Crazy last man standing is not gonna be able to find it either.
I know we're early on here, but we are seeing some domination coming in from underestimated. Can we pull the scoreboard up? Scoreboard, slinging my words. I want to see what the pings look like. Decent difference. There's a decent difference there.
Definitely noticeable.
Styler's at 5 and 0. Josh kind of just taking it slow so far at 1 and 1. Solid spot. We'll see if he turns up again like he did in map number 2 or not. But right now, the rest of his team performing how they are doesn't necessarily need to. Valley capitalizing on those sloppy shots from Stylers. Malik down to 10 HP. And Team Rain just trying to fight for some mid control somewhere on this map. It looks like they're going to go ahead and rotate over here towards A now. You can see they've left Malik to watch Baggage Claim as well as B Long. He's super, super low on HP, just trying to make a little bit of noise. And he's going to begin to rotation around. Tyler getting some valuable information. Going to throw some U2 out. We should see the rotation coming in. Once again, you can see Malik keeping that lurk when you're watching connectors. Big play by Valley, finding Tyler. And they're going to go ahead and pour that bomb plant right now. Incendiary, preventing Saul from coming in. Ooh, headshot coming in crazy for Crazy. Bomb slowly ticking down. 4 players alive here for Team Rain. This looks like it might be the first round. Malik was able to capitalize on a kill there. Coming through connectors, and it's off the Saw and Josh, and they're both deleted. Faultless and Malik respectively there. And that is a first win for Team Rain.
Bomb has been planted.
Bomb has been planted on B.
Getting another look at that pistol round here, which again, I think they just had too many players bunched up on the side here. Or rather, underestimated just moved too quickly for Flawless to find value, because I think Flawless would have found good value if they were a little slower. And now we're getting a look at that following round as well. Rasad found the 3-piece.
Wins.
But Rain finally picking up their first round of the match. And they're opting to slow it down again. Flawless taking a lot of space on his own right now. Malik gonna get a nice opener, and Josh is forced to back out of A mid, and all of a sudden there's no one contesting Flawless at this moment. We do have Tyler coming in for the rotation from the connector. Josh trying to repossession in this sea of smokes. I don't know if he's been spotted. Malik is going to be the one to drop him, and Tyler has been taking so much damage from the incendiary there. And Malik is going to drop him. Oh, and Tyler just having to back up again, dude. All this util is just forcing him to dance around, but somehow he's found a spray shot through the smoke. But the incendiary on top of the truck is almost going to be the one to get the kind of confirmation kill, but it's going to be Lucite who ends up finding that final shot.
Team underestimated. Good, sorry.
I would just say looking like they're looking to tie it up here.
Definitely have the momentum coming into round number 6. Underestimated, was able to do decent damage to them though in that round, damaging that economy somewhat. They're doing a good job getting that bomb planted. That's something you really want to see on the breach side. I know we talked about it a lot today, but I'll bring it up again because it's important. I think that's something Rain wasn't able to do as much on the breach side, or on the breach side in map number 2. Plenty of time here on the clock, but out of a swing. But we might have an altercation, but not so much. 3 players with M4s, 2 up with just pistols in hand. They're glass cannons, no armor either. Just try to do a little bit of damage here.
Tossing flashbang.
Rain is under control here. Probably push through connector over towards this A site. Nope, they're going to go ahead and back on up. Dusty Dom inside of concessions. His mouth was full and wasn't fully paying attention. It's Valley capitalizing on that. Styler's coming to try to grab that pretzel refrag. Not able to do so. Nobody is there. I'm taking that pretzel with me, dude. I'm not sticking around and eating it there. What are you talking about? I'm getting out of there. Valley going to find Stylers, and there it is. It looks like Team Rain will be taking away round number 6. Team underestimated. We'll see if Josh has anything to say about it. 69 HP to his name. Pistol in hand. Swinging out here, dude. You got this. Just start popping shots off. Bomb being planted. Well played by Rain. Needing that extra cash. Josh is able to find one, but that's it. That's all you get when you got 69 HP to your name. That bomb's going to go off here. Tyler probably going to save that M4. Take it on into the next round. Team Rain having tied this round up here. It's 3-3.
And Tyler going really far. I wonder if Wallace is going to find them. Like, we know that Rain loved to hunt them down and not let them save their rifles. No way. I think... Oh, are they going to get in the gunfight here? They are, but Tyler's going to win it.
Yeah,
and now
where's
Rain
that
are
now,
trying
though?
to chase them down. Dude, I love... They just don't care, dude. I love how they always try and chase them down.
Breach wins.
Every time.
Gotta be careful about wasting those guns, though. They could have brought 4 into that. I don't know if that was necessarily a waste by Faultless, but could have just waited. Not been as aggressive. But we're tied up here as we move into round number 6 again. We'll see if Team Rain is able to take the lead for the first time here in map number 3 or not. Those of you joining for the first time, this is map 3 of a best of 3 series. Team Rain winning map number 1. Map number 2 went underestimated's way. And whoever wins this will be your semifinals victors. And they'll be moving on to face Elevate in the grand finals.
And once again, we're seeing a bit of an A mid, B mid split action coming in from Rain here. Underestimated choosing to leave A mid completely open this time, displayed from the outside, watching it from truck and from connector. Which definitely a bit more of a dangerous game. And Styler's popping some shots, trying to see if he can maybe scare them off a little bit. But Rain taking their sweet time. They still have over a minute to work with here. Definitely do not need to be in any kind of hurry at all. And I actually really like the B setup from Underestimated here. I just don't know how I feel about the A mid pressure. I think it's going to be difficult for them to lock it down. We have 2 players on the connector side kind of trying to watch this right now. Saw's a little worried that he's going to get pinched from storage, but no one's coming there. And smokes are going to fade any moment now, and then it's going to be a different story for Underestimated. Bomb's still hanging out in the back by the cafe. And Josh, I really like his position. I don't know if they know that he's here, but if they can sort of play off of his trade on site, then he should be in a good spot here.
Is this wallbangable?
I don't think it is.
We're about to find out. Nope, Josh and Dusty Dom getting kills respectively. That's a big play for Team Underestimated. Crazy trying to come up with something crazy. He's not able to do so. Stylers shuts him down. It's Josh once again coming up big.
Coalition wins.
And Stylers finishes off the last player there for Team Rain. And the Clowns are beginning to part here as we move into round number 7. Underestimated is back in the lead.
And they can still buy for sure. Looking like Rain is probably... I don't know. They haven't bought yet. It looks like we're getting a tactical pause here. Rain had requested a brief moment to collect their thoughts and think about how they want to play this out. Which again, they are on the breach side right now. They already have a good start with those 3 rounds. Ideally, they want to try and get it to 5 before the half, I think. Versus Underestimated, they know they have to deal with the comeback on the other side.
Tossing
Yep.
incendiary.
Ooh, I didn't even realize he jumped up over the truck. Nice.
And round number 8 is now officially underway. Rain have all bought out their weapons. And the question is, how do they choose to respond here? They've been splitting like this almost every single round at the beginning, which again, when Underestimated gives them control of A mid, I think they should take advantage of it. Josh trying to go for the spray down this round.
Tossing incendiary.
Incendiary's coming out towards B mid to try and maybe stall them out a little bit, but it's not really going to be effective. But Stylers with the wallbang is going to be able to find Lucite there. And now this one-way smoke is completely slowing them down from pushing anything. Saw kind of jump peeking this for info. Valley's going to spot one, but opts to back out. And the bomb is still down in mid. They're going to re-pop this one-way smoke with over a minute to work with here. Underestimated, the one-way smokes are definitely good for stalling. But they might be coming out a little too early here, because once those drop, they're not going to have that much of a cushion to rely on anymore. And Valley is trying to see if he can spot one. Oh my god, that's a nasty wallbang headshot from Saw there. And he's gonna find a second. Oh my goodness, someone stop this man. Flawless, I guess, crossed when he didn't catch it. And now Tyler on backside. I don't think they know he's here yet. Flawless has his knife out. Almost managed to pick up a kill there, but not quite. And Crazy's pushed up here by Wagon, trying to work his way up through A main. Oh my goodness, they've walked around each other. What is happening right now? And he's able to find one. It's gonna be Tyler on site, but Stylers as well is gonna sandwich him. And Rain definitely need to change up their game plan here.
Yeah. Cash not the best. They should be able to do a decent buy across the board. Might have Malik go eco. Yeah, gonna go ahead and buy up a decent amount. See a little bit of util, some armor, and a pistol to work with. Faultless, spending all he's got on the AK and armor. Here's this play from Saw.
Tossing flash.
Everybody on Underestimated has been stepping up big. And we are back here. Nobody's yet to get dropped. Minute 25 left here on the clock. Underestimated is taking their time. There's no reason for them not to at this point. They got the lead. They're on the coalition side. Make Rain push. And of course, you have that ping advantage as well. And they're just utilizing all of their advantages they have the best they possibly can. Trade's going down. Malik finds Dusty Dom, but not before he's able to find Faultless. Styler's coming up here, sneaking up. Crazy once again about to exit here. Josh finding Crazy, big play. He's flashed though. 3 players have to live here on each side now.
Tossing incendiary.
Coming out. Stylers. Lucy trying to find him.
Coalition wins.
Almost able to do so, but not land that last shot. It's 6-3 here. Team Rain down by 3 as moving to round number 10. And Underestimated with the momentum they have, might be able to take this to 7. Loss bonus coming in for Rain. This is an interesting spot to be in. You're having that loss bonus. If you win the next round, you need to make sure you keep enough weapons coming into it in order to try to take this to a 6-5. Crazy 1 and 7. I did not realize he was struggling that much.
Flashbang out.
Over here by Baggage, B long. Popping in, just firing some blind shots right now, see if they can connect on anybody, making some noise. A little bit of intimidation. Dusty Dom's the first strike. Crazy going down once again. That makes him 1 and 8. Incendiary coming in, forcing Malik to back on up. Dusty is here. No armor left. He's going to go down pretty quick, as long as they can land the first shot before he's able to do so. Oh my gosh, get some extra value there before he ultimately goes down to the hands of Valley. 3v4. Man advantage is in favor of Underestimated here.
Throwing smoke.
Now 2 players over here on A. Doesn't even matter. Josh and Styler's getting kills. Faultless is able to find Josh. Tyler coming back around to reinforce. Faultless, the last man alive. Just a little bit of armor to work with. Comes around the corner, needs to win this gunfight. Isn't able to do so. Shooting right when he should have been shooting left. It's 7-3 here, Manthus. Underestimated up by 4.
Yeah, it's starting to look quite scary for Rain. I mean, we haven't seen a lead greater than 4 all day, with the exception of literally the final round of that Canals game, and then obviously in the Sword game as well, towards the final moments there.
Coalition wins.
And underestimated, really starting to put up quite the gap here.
It is on the coalition side. I don't think Team Rain fans should be panicking just yet, but they need to get it together. There it is, Mantis. You see that? Faultless, bringing out the ratio.
I think this is the game plan that we needed to see change here.
Get that opening. Oh my gosh!
What?
No way!
Okay, well, you can also just fly around the corner like that if you're Dusty Dom and just not care.
How do you recover
Okay,
from that?
hold on.
Okay.
And then we have this shot as well from Stylers. What is this round, bro? I mean, every time Rain seem like they have another chick up their sleeve, underestimated are just perfectly responding. Crazy is gonna manage to get the bomb plant here. Or no, not quite yet. Okay, there we go. Now the bomb's gonna go down.
Slightly
They're
delayed.
trying to see if they can find any wallbangs.
This is doable. You need this if you're Team Rain. You need this. You really want 4 points going into the flip on the breach side. 3 is it's okay, but with the ping disadvantage and the way underestimated's in playing, you really want 4, preferably 5.
Oh, they have smoke. I think they're gonna go for the ninja defuse, maybe. And yeah, crazy. Just can't do anything when Styler's holding him like that.
Been defused.
They read him like a book. It's 8-3. Underestimated, up by 5. I think this is the biggest lead we've had, except towards like the end. You know, this is definitely the biggest lead on the first half we've had for either of the maps.
We're here in the final round of the half. Looks like Rain are trying to force an A execute here, tossing some smokes down to stop the incendiaries in their tracks. And Malik is going to get the opener. But Rain haven't really gotten the bomb down here. Okay, there we go. Valley's finally going to plant.
Bomb has been planted.
What are they going to do here, though? Rain really need this round.
They gotta get the kills, and they're not able to do so. Pushing on into site now. Dusty Dom finding. Oh man, that you can't let him do that. He gets the third. It's over. It's 9-3. The defuse coming in, underestimated, up by 6 going into the flip.
Bomb has been defused.
This is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, the 9-3 lead from underestimated. You look at the stats. You look at the 3 times the world champions that Rain are, and you don't think that they're gonna let this kind of thing happen. That's like the one thing we know about them is they don't always win every single match, every single tournament. But when it comes to like the semis or the grand finals, they always seem to lock in and do what they need to.
They still have time to do it, but they've misread this. Underestimated, pushing over towards A.
Oh well, a shot has been fired. It seemed like that might have been by mistake.
Yeah, I think that was total by mistake. But either Rain didn't hear it or they're not doing anything about it. Faultless jumping around trying to get some information. They're just going to let this time keep clicking down here. They're pushing across. Faultless should see that, and we'll see that rotation quickly come in from those players over there sitting right outside of B long. Free A site. Bomb will be planted here. Man, if underestimated takes this round, I
mean, we know
Don't
Rain are
jinx
going to force
anything.
either way, so.
yes, we know they're going to force, but I mean, it is not looking good for them, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're down 10-3 going into the next round after this eco, whether you force or not, ugh, they're coming in, getting a couple kills. Too much yellow there if you're Team Rain. Trading back and forth. 2 players up the line for underestimated. They have the man advantage. Faultless is very low HP. He's swinging, able to get the kill. This might be the retake you're looking for if you're Team Rain. No, Josh is there.
No way.
He finds one.
Oh my god, he has no
What
ammo.
is he doing? He's no
I think
ammo. That's what it was.
Yeah. I think he ran out of ammo in the gun and he just realized he was cooked. Oh no. And now, how are Rain gonna respond? Oh, here's that round again.
This is
I
nasty.
can't believe that that shot gets connected and then Stylers immediately responds with that wallbang. Like, that's just like the nail in the coffin, you know? And then Dom as well coming in for this retake here.
All right, you know they
Okay.
forced, right?
Yep, 3 MP7s. We've seen it again. The question is, where do you even put the MP7s on this map? Like, I mean, I
was
get it.
just
Yeah,
about to
you can
say.
play belong. I mean, you know what? This actually, I could see it working. Now, I don't know about Crazy playing back here. I guess he's just playing for rotation. But I mean, MP7 in hand, what are you supposed to do over by the truck?
Yeah,
Lucy trying to find one, but he can't.
this is not looking good for Team Rain. Underestimated, looking like they might have round 14 here in the bag. Big plays. Dusty Dom, Tyler, and Saw getting kills respectively. Valley, the last man alive, with nothing more than an MP7 and a huge dream here. It's about to be 11-3, folks. That is 8 rounds down. There should be a kill for him. He's able to connect there, and Dusty Dom. AK will be picked up. They're going to push him quite aggressively. He knows. Got to play this surgically. And Saw is waiting for him. There it is. 8 rounds. Underestimated is up over Team Rain at this point. 17-4 for Stylers. Josh isn't having the performance he did map number 2, but I'll tell you what, Stylers has stepped up big here.
Yeah, I mean, Rain don't have much choice but to force here, but I'm starting to think it's the beginning of the end.
Again, the 2 maps I think you can have a big coalition come back on. Grounded and Soar. But when you're down this much, the ping disadvantage, it's going to be hard, man. It is going to be a rough uphill battle, but we might see something that makes the history books here. We'll see. There's still time. If you're a Team Rain fan, don't give up yet. But if you're underestimated or an underestimated fan, you have to be very happy with the performance here.
They're kind of
Who's upset
just
they're out of
showing a
pretzel?
lot of presence here. Yeah. No pretzels in the concessions.
Drives me nuts.
But
when
it's
that
all
happens.
right because they're going to be getting the win, most likely. So I guess that makes up for it. And again, follows with the MP7, just tries to find one, gets a head dink, but it's not quite the kill. Malik here in the back with the M4 trying to spray down, find a kill through the smoke, but not quite able to do it. And so much util is getting dumped towards the truck here. Silers is going to drop him. And it's down to the 4-on-2. And Crazy's going to find the headshot, but Dom immediately
Bomb
responding.
has been planted.
Valley getting tagged a little bit by that incendiary. Dom's coming around the corner. Oh, he's going to get caught here, isn't he? Going to strafe across. He knows he's there. Call out. Valley's able to find one, but not before Dom drops him. And it's match point here for underestimated. And there are no clouds in the sky that look like they're going to start pouring some rain here. Underestimated. The sun is shining down on them here.
And I don't know, we're at match point. What do underestimated have up their sleeves here? Are they going to make it 13-3? That would be diabolical if they could end it on a scoreline like that.
Yeah, that's one way to kind of shut down rain here. Knocking out their winning streak they've been on in these finals tournaments, the final year tournament. The year end, I guess is the better way to say it. Josh low HP. Team Rain trying to stay in this. They're just not able to win the gunfights. 2 players left alive here. Players are low HP, but there's just nothing they can do. Lucida's the last man alive, able to find one, and they're going to be hunting for him right now. Inside of B Long, he's about to have a fight versus Stylers, who is low HP. Able to find him, but Josh is going to be the one to end him. It's 13-3. Congratulations, underestimated, on taking that W. They will be moving on to face Elevate in the finals. 21-6. An incredible performance there from Stylers. Unfortunately for Team Rain, they are disqualified here from the Odyssey tournament. Well played to them. Great map number 1. They have been, again, eliminated from this team. Underestimated. We'll move on to face Elevate next week.
What a matchup by underestimated. Congrats to them again for pulling off that win and pulling off the 2-1 lead, bro. I still can't believe that this happened. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of fans on both sides, but the stats just showed so much that Rain had the experience to happen or to make it happen. And I think this is just quite an upset for a lot of people. I think that underestimated winning was not in the cards for a lot of people. Again, congrats to them. They played fantastic. Absolutely deserved the win. But it's still like mind blowing to me that we're finishing off with a scoreline like this, and 13-3 as well. I mean, such a blowout on the last map. Like it wasn't
Yes.
even like that close of a fight.
No, it wasn't. Rain just wasn't able to get anything to stick there in map number 3. Underestimated played phenomenally well. Congratulations to them. A well-earned spot in the finals. Again, they will be facing Team Elevate next week. So stay tuned on social media, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you subscribe. If you're new around here, ring the notification bell. You know the drill. Check out the links in description. Recommend joining the Discord as well as following on Twitter. And we'll be making announcements about that later as when we will be live next week. I believe that date is going to be December the 20th for that finals best of 5 stream between Elevate and Underestimated.
Best of 5 is always going to be very exciting. When you have more maps to play, it just shows a lot more character, in my opinion. Real quick, before we do sign out, we do want to let y'all guys know about a couple more things real quick. First, if y'all didn't catch it somehow, you've seen the players rocking it all stream, but you guys can buy the Critical Ops Odyssey bundle supporter, or the supporter bundle right now, which is going to include that knife and the gloves as well. And together, the bundle costs $59.99. So make sure you guys are buying that in-game if you want to rock those clean skins and directly support this event as well.
Indeed. Also, don't forget to check out the links in the description down below. We are doing a GLEAM giveaway. And don't forget to check out gfuel.com. Code Esports Mobile for a limited time is 30% off anything at gfuel.com. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, 30% off anything at gfuel.com right now. So take advantage of that while you can. Again, that'll be for a limited time. It's a great opportunity to go ahead and stock up for the coming year, 2026. Crazy. There's only like, what, 15, 16 days, 17-ish, 16 and a half-ish left here in 2025. Stock up for the new year and might want to get your friends or family a little gift. Whatever the case may be, Cody Sports Mobile has you covered at checkout with 30% off anything at gfuel.com. And just to mention one more time, the GLEAM giveaway, we're giving away some GameStar X5S controllers. Congratulations to the live winners who won here in chat. But if you were not one of those individuals, go ahead and check out the GLEAM giveaway. Again, link is in the description down below. I don't think I have to describe how GLEAM works, but I'll do it anyways. You guys have been on the internet long enough. Go ahead, log on in, do the things it asks to, follow the social medias. It'll tell you what you need to do. It'll go ahead and describe it, and you'll be entered to win a GameStar X5S controller, a phenomenal device, one that I'm taking with me on my trip here for the next week. I'm excited to use it with my 17 Pro Max. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that about wraps it up. Again, we'll be back live next week with the grand finals for the Odyssey tournament. Manthus, you got anything else you want to say before we wrap this up?
You know, my final thoughts are just congratulations again to Underestimated. And despite the fact that the stats and all didn't show that they were going to be the superior team, I'm so glad that they pulled off an upset. I feel like in this day and age, we don't get quite an underdog match like this before. I mean, yesterday we almost had it with Monarchy. I know they ended up doing very close, even though they lost 2-0. It was like 13-11 on both maps. They almost were the underdog winners. But this time, Underestimated were absolutely the underdog winners, and we love a good underdog matchup. But I'm sure it's going to be super exciting going into next weekend as well for those grand finals.
Indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, stay tuned to socials for the exact announcements and times for next week's stream, and we'll see you somewhere soon.